few days ago, I planned to go on a solo tour. As I was traveling alone and I didn't have much budget, I picked a cheap cruise ship for the tour. But if I just knew what was waiting for me, I wouldn't have stuck to my plan. On the day of my trip, I was very excited. Though the ship was very old and was almost empty, it didn't bother me that much. I went to my cabin and lied down for a while. Somehow, I fell asleep and didn't wake up until it was 9 at night. I felt really good after this long nap, but I felt the urge to get some fresh air. So, I went on the front side of the ship. Once I left my cabin, the corridor was dimly lit, and it was empty as a desert. I stood at the front side of the ship. It was very windy. The heavy airflow felt good against my face. I enjoyed the smell of water as well. As I was devouring this feeling, a woman came and stood beside me. She was wearing a white gown, and her hair was wavy. From the corner of my eyes, I saw that she was very pretty. Suddenly, she started talking. I was a bit startled when she spoke. I used to enjoy this wind too. I realized I need to answer her. Yes, it's great, but don't you enjoy it now? Oh, I wish. I can't feel anything, you know. I thought she had some kind of disease. I'm so sorry, but why can't you feel the wind? The woman stared at me. It's a long story. I don't want to bore someone with tales of torture. What do you mean? I was genuinely confused. Okay, I'll tell you, but you have to promise that you won't tell anyone about it. She started talking when I promised her. It was quite a few years ago. I still remember that day as if it's only yesterday. At that time, the ship was filled with people. Everyone would sing, laugh, and dance, except for me. I was always in terror. My husband used to beat me every now and then. Sometimes he would beat me without any reason. I couldn't find a way out. I had no option but to tolerate the torture. Until one day, while we were on a tour on this ship, he burned my left hand with his cigarette. At this point, the woman showed me the dark mark on her left hand. Then she continued. When he did that, I couldn't bear it any longer. I ran out of the cabin and then what happened? I asked. And then I jumped in the ocean from the ship. I jumped from this exact spot. I was startled, and I asked her, but how did you survive? I didn't, the woman said with a smile. And to my surprise, she jumped in the ocean. I was so freaked out to see this that I screamed my heart out. I don't know what happened after that because I fainted. When I woke up, it was still 9 at night. I realized it was all a dream. So I went to the front side of the deck for some fresh air. But I couldn't go there as I saw a woman in a white gown and wavy hair was standing there.